Welcome to Relocating to Disney. Hey, I found this excellent video that talks about the cost of going to Disney for a day. Now, this video is for Hollywood Studios. It's excellent. And the important thing to keep in mind is that this does not include the cost for hotels, transportation, airfare. This is just purely the cost to go to Hollywood Studios for a day. And I'm going to be providing some commentary through this video.
So here's how much we spent at Disney, day 2 of...
This is for a family of 5. Now, the tickets can cost anywhere from $106 to almost $190 per day. The Genie Plus can cost $20 per ticket, but that only gives you Lightning Lane for some rides. For other rides, you have to pay per ride for the Lightning Lane.
5. A mediocre breakfast at Hollywood and Vine cost us $223. Then we headed over.
If you're going to do a sit-down meal, I recommend doing the breakfast. You'll usually get characters that your kids can interact with and you can get pictures with. But I recommend that even though it is cheaper, that you schedule a late morning breakfast and then really fill up on it so that you can then skip lunch.
To Toy Story Land, and even with Lightning Lane, we still only got to ride one ride.
Only got to ride one ride, even with Lightning Lane. Now, it's important to remember that Lightning Lane doesn't mean no lines, it means shorter lines. But if it's the holidays, the lines, even with Lightning Lane, are still going to be long. It's important to set realistic expectations about how many rides you're going to be able to ride because of the long lines, especially during the holidays when the park is full. It's very common that people will spend all this money and only be able to ride a couple of rides during the day.
Ice cream was $25 and popcorn was $16. Then over at Galaxy's Edge, 3 lightsabers cost us a whopping $800.
Lightsabers are one of those expensive luxury items that most people cannot afford to do. However, if this is going to be your one big purchase for the trip, then okay, maybe it's worth it. Or if this is your once-in-a-lifetime trip to Disney and you want to go all out, then yeah, sure, spending that much money on a lightsaber might make sense. But the lightsabers are really, really expensive.
They also no longer hold them for you until the end of the day, plus different airlines have different restrictions when flying home, so we opted to ship them to us for an additional cost. Every ride had a 120-minute wait time, so we only got to ride one ride.
This is what I was talking about. You get the Genie Plus, which gives you Lightning Lane for only some of the rides. The most popular rides, the rides you probably want to ride, are not included in the Genie Plus. If you want Lightning Lane for the most important rides, then you have to pay an additional fee to get those Lightning Lanes, and that additional fee could be as much as $15 per ride.
In this section of the park as well. We tried the infamous...
The video says that milk costs $27. Now, this isn't just going and buying a normal carton of milk. This is the blue Star Wars milk, so it's something special.
It's blue and green milk and had lunch at Backlot and funnel...
You take a look at $80 for hamburgers and fries, and you think, whoa, that's really expensive. But if you were to go to Wendy's and get a Baconator meal, you're probably going to end up paying, I don't know, $13, $14 for that meal. This is just a little bit more than that. Also, these meals are fairly large and they can be shared. And one other thing I noticed is they purchased bottles of water. You can get free ice water with your meals, so there's no need to buy bottles of water.
Cakes at Epic Eats. Photo Pass was an extra $170 for...
Photo Pass is $169 for your trip as long as you order it in advance. But it's only like $99 for a single day, single park photo pass. The photos are great and you'll have them for a lifetime, but is it worth it? Well, if you're looking for an area to cut, this is an area that you can easily cut and just use your own camera.
Cell phone quality pictures. And finally, we had dinner at Planet Hollywood.
Planet Hollywood is not at Hollywood Studios, it's over at Disney Springs, and any sit-down restaurants are going to be expensive at Disney. There are many dining options at Disney Springs. Some of them are quite a bit cheaper, like Blaze Pizza. But if you're looking for a great experience, then the sit-down restaurants are a way to go.
Factoring in our nightly hotel rate of $997.
They are paying $1,000 a night for the hotel, even during the holidays. That tells me that they are staying at one of the luxury hotels. You can get cheaper hotels on property, but the challenge you're going to have with a place like Pop Century is they only accommodate 4 people, and this family has 5. So you are at least going to have to go to a mid-range for that number of people.
This brings our total to $3,758 for the day.
Take away the hotel, they spent about $2,800 for a day at Disney. And there was a lot in that could have been cut out or done cheaper. But the point still goes back to that a day at Disney can be very expensive.
Well, I want to thank Rhineland for that video. That is it for today. Thank you for watching.